and I am an OCBC Junior YBA member. This video is part of the OCBC Obon at Home activity series. Today we will be teaching you how to put on a yukata at home. But before we get started, OCBC is selling these awesome t-shirts that you can order through the OCBC website. Also, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like and share your at-home creations with us too. Now, without any further delays, here is how you put on a yukata.
The materials you need to put on a yukata are a yukata, 2 koshihimo strips, an obi ita, and for optional you can have a hadajuban, and also optional you can have a dateshime. So I'm putting on my hadajuban, but you can use comfy clothes instead.
Now take your yukata and put it on. Make sure that you put your arms through the right holes because I always have that mistake.
Once you put on your yukata, make sure you take the collar of the yukata and lower it to your ankles. Once you do that, fold it from left over right. So right first and then left over. Then next you spread out the wrinkles, and a quick tip, make sure the left side of the fabric covers most of your right leg. As you can see, that's what I'm trying to do, making sure that everything is straight. Next, take a koshihimo strip and tie it right above your waist. Now make sure to tie it as tight as you can because we're trying to get that nice yukata look. So you gotta tie it tight. Now, when you lift up your arms, you can see that there are holes. So what you do is you take your hands and you straighten out the yukata. So you puff it out and straighten it out so that you can force the excess fabric to come out. We use the excess fabric to then cover the koshihimo strip that we just tied around our waist. So what we're doing now is we're pulling it down to make sure that the koshihimo gets covered with as much yukata fabric as possible. So we need to do the back as well. So you take your hands and you do the same thing in the back. You push it out, you pull it down, trying to make sure that the fabric is even. Once you're done, make sure you pull down your yukata so that it covers the first koshihimo strip. For the collar, make sure you adjust it so that it hides the clothes underneath your yukata. Next, take the back of your kimono and pull it down so that it creates a space between the back of your neck and yukata. And this is what you should have so far. Next, take your second koshihimo strip, ta-da! And then tie it below your chest. And just like the first koshihimo strip, make sure that it is tight, and it is tied just like how you tie your own shoes. This is optional, but take your dateshime, make sure it's in the middle, and tie it around your second koshihimo strip. Make sure the sides are even, and tie it really tight, just like the 2 koshihimo strips. Next, take your obi and take a little section of it and fold it in half. Once you folded it in half, make sure you put the folded strip over your right shoulder. Then take the bigger fabric, and once you start wrapping, make sure that you fold a little triangle. So fold it, and it doesn't have to be the most perfect triangle, just do your very best. Now that we have the triangle, we can now start to wrap the obi around our waist. The most efficient way to do this is to turn around as you wrap it. Wrap the obi from 2 to 3 times to get the best results. Remember, the more fabric you have left over, the bigger your bow will be. You finished wrapping, take the bigger piece and fold it diagonally. Next, take the folded part over your right shoulder and fold it over and then under the bigger part to create a knot. Tie it as tight as you can. Now we are moving on to the bow. So take the bottom part of your obi and match it against your shoulder or your waist. People do their shoulders, but I personally like to do the waist because I think it's just easier for me. So once you've done that, fold it 3 times until it is a nice even stack. Next, take your hand and put it right in the middle of the folded obi. Put it back and forth to have this nice little crease, and then take the ends of the fabric and push them together to create a nice bow shape. Now take the folded side from your right shoulder and pull it through the knotted obi that we tied earlier 2 times. Make sure to pull as much as you can when you're going through, because the more you pull, the bigger and prettier your bow will be. Then take the excess fabric and roll it down and tuck it under the obi. Now change the shape of the obi bow to your liking. Now take your obi and pull it to the back counterclockwise or to your right. This step is optional, but I find it really important because it really gives structure and support to the yukata, is the obita. So what you do with the obita is you put it between the 2 obi folds, and there you go. You have completed the obi and the yukata. Finally, I take the palms of my hands and I put it against the top sleeves of my yukata, and then I punch the air to straighten out any of the wrinkles or any of the excess fabric that has been stuck. And we're done!
Now that we finished putting on this beautiful yukata, we can go to the fun stuff, which is putting on makeup and putting on accessories that really finishes off the yukata look. So this is the final look. We have the makeup, the hair accessories, the hair, the getas, and of course the beautiful yukata with its eye-catching color and voluptuous bow. It's perfect for a nice hot day for Obon with odori dancing, games, and delicious food. I hope this video teaches you how to put on a yukata at home. This process takes a lot of patience, but it is a very beautiful and rewarding way to celebrate Obon at home with your family. We would love to see all of your creations, so make sure to share it on Facebook or through the link in the description below. Also in the description, there are some Japanese restaurants that have supported OCBC in the past. Make sure to call them to verify their procedures. We hope you will check out more videos through the Obon at Home series. Also, if you like this shirt, you can order it through finding the order form on the OCBC website through the link in the description. OCBC Junior IBA hopes you enjoyed this video. Happy Obon!
Hello everyone, this is Reverend John Turner at the Orange County Buddhist Church, and I really hope you enjoyed this episode of our Obon at Home Festival. If you enjoyed it and you would like to show your appreciation, any donation at our temple would be greatly welcomed. You can go to the ocbuddhist.org website, and here you see the little button highlighted with a red oval. That's our donate button. And that takes you to this nice interface where you can donate by PayPal or credit card. And any amount would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. See you for the next episode. Namwami Davuts, Naman Davuts, Naman Davuts.